Hello and welcome back, and I think I'm going to continue recording in 30 FPS mostly because it's just easier and faster for me. A lot less hard drive space than 60 FPS, and it takes a lot less time to render and upload, and you know how it goes. Unless someone complains about it, there's going to be like 4-5 videos recorded before the first 31 goes up. That's mostly because upload issues. Forgot to upload stuff one night, and then the day, which is today, that I wanted to upload more stuff, it's not uploading properly. But either way, today is mostly going to be about gore. But before we go to gore, we're gonna head to Nagapur, to the Flussbahn. There should be someone here to talk to. Unless I am mistaken. We have plenty of money, so hopefully we'll be alright. I believe we will be alright. I don't know necessarily where the person I want to talk to is, or even if they're here. They should be. It appears that they are. They are. Hello. We've seen this person before, if you recall anyway. I don't think they want you swimming in their canal. How do you pronounce that? Krinya? Patented lotion? 6,000 gil. She always, I'm pretty sure, she always gives you more materials than 6,000, I said gil, didn't I? 6,000 gold would actually purchase, but it's all up front, so. Either way, she's speaking some sort of schnitzels at me. Something about schnitzels. Either way, we're done here, for now. There are more quests in Nagapur that we will be doing. Actually, are there? Yeah, there's at least 2. I think there's only 2, actually, now that I'm looking at that. I know we have to go to Worm's Keep, shut up. We're not doing that right now. And the reason I did that first is because it actually triggers her to show up in Gore, and we're going to be doing quests in Gore anyway, so I figured we should go ahead and trigger her spawn here. Music is so ominous. That's not her, by the way, that's someone else. We'll be doing his quest in a moment here, but for now, at least I think it makes her spawn in Gore. Maybe we have to do some quests here, or maybe there's another witch quest? No, that is the last witch quest, is her in Gore. Does she show up in... Where does she show up? She's supposed to show up in town. Either way, she's not here right now, so balls. We'll just do another quest. We'll go ahead and do... Let's do the one in the pub first. I do like the music here, it's very ominous though, but I do like it. Either way, there's a fellow here that we know. I think he's the only one in the pub, yeah, that we actually talked to. But there's a fellow here that we know, it's Blocker, it's one of the generals. You might notice all the generals seem to hail from all of the other different towns, but whatever. Either way, he has a very interesting quest for us. The what? What are you on about? Historic tournament. I like this slow camera pan backwards while he reminisces about crap that no one cares about. Actually, you know, some of you might care, I suppose. There's a tournament, there's the background story on why there's a tournament. You're very noisy, Blocker. Calm down. Yeah, sure. Alrighty, so this quest consists of 3 fights, not in a row, thankfully. It consists of 3 fights, each one containing a progressively more difficult boss. The fight, as far as I'm aware, ends when the boss dies. I don't know if you need to kill everything or just the boss, though. However, I'm going to be going I'm going to opt to kill everything anyway because it lowers damage output, so makes it a bit easier for us. Team Blockda, why is it named after you? Why can't it be my team? I like how he says looks pretty strong, and then they never actually show it to us, even though the game does have a field model for all of these things. They opt to not show it to us for some reason, but either way, it's just a bunch of these things. I assume only the boss actually has AoEs, but it's possible that all of them have AoEs. Either way, the boss does not have that much health, so this should be a fairly simple fight. It's the first round, it's kind of to be expected for it to be a fairly simple fight. And I think this one round is gonna do, like, yeah, that did like a third of its health already, I think. Oh no, we've been flanked. That was not anticipated. Provoke seems pretty bad. It only affects one unit, I think. That just seems bad to me. Either way, this Caustic Blast should be pretty good. Yep. Sadly, it didn't kill the other union, but hopefully this group here, well, yes, never mind, because they're using Caustic Blast. Let's just say hopefully they can kill it. Oh, wait. Right, there's only one, so Caustic Blast won't do much, because I killed the other one? No, it's just one. Maybe. I don't know. This guy multi-deadlocks, apparently. Again, not too fussed. You guys continue... Yeah. You guys just continue beating the crap out of everything around you, basically, is my strat here. Oh, it does have an AoE, fair enough.
Stay strong.
That was the wrong button. God dang it, every time. There he's in crit. Ooh. Both of, or actually, technically all of them, I guess at this point, but both of those two have the AoE, so we've lost 2 unions because of that. That also means that group isn't dead and isn't going to die this turn, because no one's attacking it. What does Surefire do? Oh. It does that. That's actually kinda bad, very suddenly. Because we lost 2 unions and the one that can revive doesn't have a leader, so they're just gonna botch everything constantly. You people are worthless. And once again hit the wrong button. How am I so bad at this? Either way, the boss is dead. Does it end? Yes, it just straight up ends.
I feel stronger than before! This is exactly what I needed.
Then take it. You don't mean to tell me it's what you needed. Either way, that was a terrible first fight, but we won. Let's go back and get ready. Thankfully, they send you back to Gore every time, which I guess that's also technically a negative. Let's not overrate that, actually. I guess it's technically a negative if you're on console because it takes a bit to load every time, but it does allow you to save between fights. And purchase resources if you need to, for whatever reason. You shouldn't. They're just individual fights, so you shouldn't need to purchase resources between them, but it does let you save, so... In the event that we, you know, probably die on the final fight, then we can reload. The Ferocious Lion. Is he just gonna say that about every one of these fights? It looks pretty good. Should be alright, despite the fact that half of us died last time. Mostly from stupidity, but... Alright, so we have the Ferocious Lion and 2 groups. Torpedo's group. Torpedo and Boon. What do we want to do? Caustic Blast? Probably Caustic Blast, if possible, on both of these. I'm gonna have these guys... Yeah, I'll just have them poison gas from afar. Stay out of the midst for now. In the event of horrible AoE death. She put some effort in that swing, didn't she? Silence, please? Well, didn't resist it. That could just mean it didn't trigger silence, though, because there is a percent chance that it'll fail. A fairly high percentage chance, mind you. That's basically what I was hoping for yet again. You're like right next to him. What kind of ranged attack is this? He's poisoned though. And you guys got raid locked. How did that happen? Why did you move so far up? I don't understand. How does this happen? This is gonna be another good Caustic Blast. Why is his Caustic Blast so much worse than Rush's? Probably because Rush has the staff. Either way, the boss is poisoned. You guys heal the others. You guys just hit, and you guys play it by ear. They'll probably remove their own status ailments, but that's fine. I didn't actually see how much health the Ferocious Lion has. I know the last fight has like 80,000 or something.
Do you require assistance?
I'm assuming this guy... Oh, yeah, there's an AoE. I'm assuming this guy has something like, I don't know, 40, 50,000, something like that. That would put him basically in between the other two. I should have had you guys attack, clearly, because look what you did. Now this turn wasted everything. Because they had to punch that thing, which had like 2 health.
Steady there.
You want to heal anyone else while you're at it? Nope. Alright. Cool story. Only thing left is this guy. Play it by ear. Why not? If they don't have anything necessarily good, I'll generally just either have them attack or play it by ear. It looks like he clears status ailments, by the way. Some bosses have a thing, I don't know what to call it, a trait, I guess, where they purge all status ailments at the end of a turn. Which sucks, but, you know, if you manage to poison them at the start of the turn or something like that, you can still get some good not permafrost, some good poison damage out of it. Ow. This is such a weird looking creature. Or if you do this, and he attacks after you poison him, then you get some good damage out of it, like so. Considering it did 7,000 damage,
In your face!
he probably has a fair amount of health. Although at this point, he should be close to death. There you go. Right as I said it, he died. I think that turn we did like 30,000 damage, so either way. Ooh. Clear status ailments or clear stat debuffs. Those are different. I don't know why there's 2 of those. I think I'd rather learn Rejuvenate because it does status ailment and lowers stats rather than just status ailments. Refresh is probably faster, but it doesn't show you that.
There's still plenty of power left in these old bones.
We shall learn Rejuvenate and we shall move on. It's nice that Rush has that though. That means we have at least 2 people, probably a few more than that have it. Let's head back and get ready for the next round. And the final round is obviously the most difficult by a fairly wide margin. So we're gonna hard save and then head back in. Tell him I was born ready because that's the answer to every single one of these questions Blockter ever asks throughout the entirety of the game. I don't actually know if that's true. I'm assuming these are the only questions he ever actually asks, but I don't know. Defying the odds. Why you gotta have such low expectations, man? It's the Rathlums from Athlum. Good lord. Oh hey, he says something different. Again, this is obviously the most difficult. I believe this thing's actually a dragon, which makes it very dangerous because of the attacks it has. Oh no, it's one of those. That makes it very dangerous because of the attacks it has. Once again, I would like Caustic Blast if possible. I'm glad that Rush's group gets the 2 enemy unit, because Caustic Blast obviously much better than that. I also like the fact that they all spawn like right next to each other. It makes Caustic Blast amazing.
Let's kick some ass.
However, it is like 3 bosses because the damage they're doing is crazy. Again, this guy has something like 80 to 100,000 or something like that, so he's pretty beefy, and he does have Thunder Breath, which is bad, because that is an area AoE. A fairly dangerous area AoE too. Come on, David. Yes! Yes, we are. I hate this shout so much. Alright. So we'll send people to reinforce. Keep your HP up. We may not actually need to reinforce them. I'll set them to heal. No? Yes. Maybe. What do you guys do with this? Set up the field? Just attack from afar. I'm trying to avoid having people unnecessarily engage in combat with the boss. Because if Thunder Breath hits a lot of people, then we're basically screwed. Kind of like that, except it can obviously hit more than that, so we're going to try to keep people as far away from that as possible. Also, we need to get this group killed. Someone pointed out you dodge all attacks when you have a special lined up, like Omni Strike. Which is true. It also gives you a very high chance of getting a critical counter, which is nice. Did you seriously just heal them again? That was unnecessary. Either way, the only group that should be hurt is Torgles because he's face punching the boss at the moment, and you can't poison it. Crap. Keep your HP up. Actually, give all you've got, and you guys heal them. Maybe? Yeah, heal them. Maybe. No. We're gonna permafrost. And you guys can heal. And you guys can play it by ear. They're trying to clear shock, by the way. I don't actually know what shock does. It doesn't seem to do damage. It doesn't seem to, like, paralyze or anything. There's just a percent chance to paralyze. Please don't hit a lot of people. Never mind, kill them. Why did you guys... Oh, right, because I changed them from attacking to... whatever. From healing to attacking, that's what I meant to say there. He didn't attack with that deadlock for some reason, even though he multi-deadlocks. It's a bit bizarre there, but whatever. Hooray! Game things. Nice block. At least he didn't use Thunder Breath again.
Don't be discouraged.
Did I tell them to play it by ear? Because they're actually being quite useful. And eye cream to get them back up to health. Thank you. This is going alright so far. Thunder Breath is the only thing he's used that's dangerous, but boy golly is it actually dangerous. Give it all you've got, why not? He really wants to use double time, like nobody's business. Just have them stand by. Nimble, Resonance Edge, and Dragon's Flight. I approve. Assuming they don't die to merry-go-round, because that's gonna hit a lot of people. And you dodged that somehow. Well, maybe it won't.
Hey, you okay?
Didn't hit too many people. But if he does it again, whoops. Or just do Thunder's Breath. If he does that again, and Thunder Breath works as that, then we're gonna be in a bit of trouble here. Okay. Well, thankfully I have David here on standby. However, he's decided to heal instead of Vivification. And he's the only one in that union that can use it too. Which kind of sucks. Miracle heals for like 50% or something stupid. Oh no, Miracle's stat up. Oh god. Oh lord. Now I remember Miracle. Bring them back. Actually. Yeah, bring them back. You guys attack from afar. Keep them from doing too many AoEs back to back because we've got a lot of people stacked in front of them right now. Like a lot of people. And it killed the person that was reviving the other group, so we might have a problem here. Do we even have anyone that can revive anymore? Oh, David can revive. But he wants to use Ex Machina for some reason. Keep your HP up. I guess we should. We really should revive, though. Thankfully he's not doing an AoE. And what's-her-face at the end here should heal, yeah. What is her name? I forgot. Rose? No, it's not Rose. It's something. He's in critical. So we got that going for us, I suppose. And this does, like, terrible damage, sadly. I don't know why that does so little damage for how much it costs. Try and finish him, try and bring him back. In the event that this group dies, which it might...
Not bad.
Trying my best to get the crits here. They might still die, though. Yeah, this is bad. Whoop. Who did I tell them to revive? Or who did they pick to revive? Not Rush's group. Which was the... Actually, is that Rush's group? No. Kinda would prefer Rush's group because they're the ones who can revive as well, but hey. What if I tell you to do that? You can bring them back. See, the problem here is they're so close. So I think we're gonna have to do it this way, so no one gets interfered or raid locked or anything like that. They shouldn't get raid locked anyway. We're gonna spend a bunch of turns with the boss almost dead reviving everyone. The best kind of boss fight. And he just learned an ability, by the way. Thanks for the lack of an AoE. I've not. Hey, he's dead. I'm not underestimating them in the slightest, thank you.
Sweet.
Not yet, and oh, he wants to learn Refresh now. Okay. So they learned Nimble Streak 2 and something else. Lord the Healer. Everyone got a ton of stuff from that fight, which is good. I approve. And that is the last fight, so we win. I like how his laugh. It's great. Woo! We are a winner! Great joy, etc., etc. You can stop spazzing out there, Blockter. I realize this is just one animation looping, but you can chill out, man. So we got Toxalia, which I actually don't know what that is, and basic customization is the thing that we also get. Actually, what is basic customization, and what is Toxalia while we wait for this? Let's see. Allow various craftsmen around the world to further upgrade certain equipment. Fair enough. We haven't actually reached the threshold where that matters. Ah, Toxalia is a red stone of redness. You're welcome. When did you get here, though? Oh wait, you were fighting with us. I like how he's like, wait till the young master gets hold of this, but we were fighting with him in the tournament. He already knows, Blockter. You idiot. I guess we'll continue saving over that one. So that is that side quest. Not a terribly long one, but I actually don't know when we started, so maybe we'll just make this a really long one and then split it, who knows. Either way, this one should be Slumber of the Lost Fragment, which I think is probably going to end up being a slightly longer quest here. No? Sure. Me think. This dude's weird looking. There we go. We have to find 6 treasures for this white llama. Oh, map for this area? Oh right, this is the second Blackdale. I'd rather not fight you, but I guess we're gonna have to fight him. So this is actually the area we were waiting for. If you recall, we have a We have one of the side quests that we've been sat on for ages, like memories or something like that, where the dude wants us to find three things. I'm just gonna tell them all to attack the same thing.
Come on.
He wants us to find three things, and I think we were missing a third, and this is an area where we can find it. So, in fact, it may be on the ground right in front of us, so that'll allow us to complete 2 quests at the same time. Also, rip the Grand Spider group. These guys don't seem to do too much damage. They do have a fair chunk of health, but they don't do too much damage, so I'd suspect their battle rank's pretty low.
Sweet.
He says as he then gets a whole bunch of crap off of just one of them, and they drop Grand Spider Eyes, so we're gonna split a bunch of these off. Righty-ho. Is this actually something? First treasure. No, it's just a treasure we needed. Fair enough.
Okay, later.
I get some iron from that. We will actually dig a couple times. I don't think we need Vakel iron, but greasy oil. But we'll dig a couple times, see what's here. Anyway, I have a tab open on the browser that lists where all the treasures are, but we're probably just going to end up exploring more or less the whole place to get the treasures anyway, so probably going to opt to not use the map for now. Also, we may end up fighting more grand spiders. Who knows? Actually, we did get a fair amount of stuff off of those too. Let's see, or that one actually, I think. Let's see what we get off of these. If we continue gaining stats, then we really probably ought to murder them with Caustic Blast in some manner that results in all of them being murdered horribly. If you're curious, I don't think these are close enough to hit anything else, sadly.
How you like that?
Oh, they were. Apparently a lot of things, as it turns out. Rush's group is like Death Destroyer of Worlds over here. He shows up, Caustic Blast, kills half the unions. Imagine if we had a bunch of people in one union that could all use Caustic Blast and it managed to trigger all of them at the same time. I don't know if you can do that. I know there's specific union setups that you have to do to use the ultimate attacks. Like in order to use like the best Hex attack, you have to have 3 other people that know Hex in order to help you cast the spell or something like that. So at some point in Disc 2, we're going to be starting to set up very specific parties.
Stuff, huh?
Paralyzed gas. Yeah, these guys are good to fight. So really, I should actually fight them. You know what? It's been so long since we actually did a video where we ran through an area and fought things. Let's run through an area and fight things. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through every part of both of the zones actually to get all the treasure, it looks like. He said 6 treasures, there's 3 in each. I don't know if I mentioned that, but there's 3 treasures in each zone.
Let's do this.
Is there just one dog here? That's very suspicious now that I've actually tagged it.
The best defense is a good offense.
Nope, it's just dogs. They're really close to us, but they are just dogs, to be fair. Do some of that for me. See how this goes. Hopefully no one gets horribly intercepted and then murdered. These are dog thing creatures, so they will be fairly quick. Much like the bees will be fairly quick as well. However, they appear to have crazy evasion, so yeah, this might be problematic actually. Why is their evasion so high? God dang it. At least the bees don't have very much health. As opposed to yield and whatever these are things. Greater forces. And of course Rush's group shows up and just kills them all horribly because that's what Rush does. Being Death Destroyer of Worlds, that's his job. My voice changed really weirdly when I said job, for some reason, I don't know why.
Attack them from that flank!
It's a very exciting fight, I know. It's kind of the problem with random encounters.
They just keep coming!
Oh, I forgot the bees do this. Even encounters where, you know, you're getting tons of stat ups. Because you're facing enemies that are, you know, equivalent or the higher difficulty. These are probably slightly below or equivalent, I'd say. Even if you're facing enemies that give you tons of stat ups, it's still remarkably easy to just show up and kill, you know, 3-4 unions per turn here. That's gonna simplify that, apparently. Primarily because of freaking Russia's group over here. They just show up and do that. Whoops, I hit Y, but I hit right trigger. Plus the fact that you kill them so easily means your morale goes up like crazy, which makes killing the rest of them even easier. Like right now, look at the damage we're gonna do with basic attacks here. That was the wrong button. Either way, it doesn't matter, because he did about 1 billion more damage than he would have otherwise. They basically do critical damage on normal attacks at max morale. It's silly.
To victory!
Back them up. Keep your HP up. Do nothing. Watch Russia's group die. Oh no, he's gonna heal first. Fair enough. They're not gonna kill them, but they did heal, so they're at no danger here. And then this group will come up and horribly murder the bees unnecessarily. Why can't we just be friends with the bees?
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
Yeah, look at the stat growth on this. This is crazy stat growth. Yeah, you take it. Now this gives me purple, but it's the only captured one we have. I'm gonna split it anyway. I have the suspicion that we're gonna fight more of those. Maybe like a semi-rare creature, I don't know, considering it stood by itself, but I have a suspicion we're gonna fight more of those. Yeah, this is Blackdale, alright. Giant chasm in the middle of nowhere. It's like the definition of Blackdale. That guy's passive. Ooh. I was going in that corner to see if there's an item in there. There's not.
Let's do this.
Turns out. And there is another dog wolf thing. Farbaros, greater dog wolf, Farbar, or whatever it was. Should get the upper hand though. If you're curious on the tactics we're going to employ here, it involves getting the upper hand. And using Caustic Blast mostly. Everyone likes a good Caustic Blast. We're probably gonna get intercepted because of the order I told them to do things with. Hopefully Caustic Blast does good and kills all of them. It won't. Or it will, apparently. Never mind. Death Destroy World showed up. Captured Grand Spider will sell, plus the captured stuff gives us decent money, so. Hopefully that chest is a map, so I can actually tell where we're going, although we're going to go to another area soon. Hopefully it also counts that map. Oh, there's crap down there. Well, crap. I thought it was just these two. And I was thinking, wow, Caustic Blast should make pretty quick work of this, unless this union kills their group automatically anyway. But, and then I realized it looks like there's at least 2 more groups of these things down south. You didn't see them on the minimap for a bit. Venom Mist is a thing I wish they didn't know, because it does that. It's basically poison gas, except I think it does slightly less damage. Suppose that works. There's a group of 4 right there. Apparently. I was about to say somewhere, but apparently right there. Counter? Nice. Sadly, it didn't kill them. Well, it killed that one. Didn't kill the Union, though. They might die. In fact, it's very likely. Yep, they're dead.
Well fought.
That's unfortunate, I suppose. Why are you guys just now attacking? What have you been doing this whole time? Or did you just want to kill that for some reason? What are you, what, how, what?
Crush you!
You telling me the dogs ran across the entire battlefield before you guys actually moved to attack something? Maybe that bollocks.
That you want to be struck down.
I don't think they need to come forth. They're already there, attacking you in the face. Spark 2 should kill them. Unless it dodges, but it didn't, so it did.
Sweet.
English is weird. It
This
didn't,
is
so it
just the
did.
beginning.
We're actually not getting quite as many stat ups as I thought we were, but even then, it's still pretty good. And we needed to get this treasure anyway. And there's a dig spot right there. 2 dig spots, technically. Lots of gold, another recipe. Actually, another 2 recipes, you want to be specific.
Okay,
But I've not actually been using these recipes very much. So that is the 3rd treasure. We still don't have a map, that's right. So we have all 3, I think, anyway, unless I forgot how to count. We have all 3 of the treasures in the first area.
Okay, later.
Astra alloy. Did someone need that? Please loop like 8 times. That made me so happy.
Awesome.
Well. Fossilized tree. I don't think anyone needed that, but at least it's something new. What is driller? Also, his status is going up a lot quicker digging on these nodes than some of the other ones we've dug on before. I'm not gonna fight that bee because it's passive and alone. I don't know why there's a soul bee over here. Hello, are you guarding a map per se? No, he's guarding Elite's Rod, which is a mystic rod. It's not bad, it's got pretty good mystic defense. Terrible attack though, mighty bludgeon modifier, and it's Cassiti specific, so that guy's not passive anymore, by the way. So we didn't get a map for this area. I'm pretty sure we went through the whole place. Didn't we? Maybe we didn't. I don't know. Either way, we're in the Somber Ravine, which holds the other 3 treasures we desire, and I would at this point like to stop fighting things constantly, because it's a fairly substantial area that we need to go through here. And I don't know which way I should be going. That was close. We're kind of banking on this direction, if you haven't quite figured that out yet. We're gonna dig once here.
Okay, later.
Astra alloy. So if I or anyone else needs Astra alloy, this is apparently a decent place to get it. It's another dig point. I, however, am ducking and weaving, so we're gonna pass on that dig point for now. I'm hoping there's a morsel somewhere in here, but even if there's not, we got our value of digs out of this place. I'm surprised that bee doesn't get me every time. There's a lot of dudes here. There's also those here, which frankly I'd rather not fight. It's a dig spot. We're being chased, obviously. 5th treasure? 5th treasure. 1 more treasure is all we desire. And there's the teleporter. Which presumably means this is the end of the dungeon somewhere around here. Generally, they're not too far off of the end. Probably gonna end up fighting these bees, aren't we? There's a dig point there. There's our treasure on the ground, probably. But I also want... Actually, that's probably our treasure on the ground. I don't actually know which one of those I should pick up, because there's something here I'm pretty sure that we need for the other guy. Also, oh my god. There are many things. You guys hit that one. You guys hit something with Caustic Blast. Which is gonna be this one. I don't care what they're targeting as long as they're hitting something with Caustic Blast. Hopefully enough of them are close enough to Caustic Blast radius to actually do some good work here. That was too slow. That was a dodge. And he's dead. That was a weird fight. I should have done the criticals anyway, but I was figuring maybe I shouldn't do it, just so... That's what I was hoping for, just so it doesn't kill them before it gets Caustic Blast off. I don't think it would have mattered anyway, but because their physical attack strats, their physical attack stats are god-awful. Either way, we're at max morale already because we've murdered so many of them. They get reinforced because they're bees, and that's how bees work. They're scripted to reinforce. Annoyingly scripted to reinforce.
Yeah.
Snare shot, we haven't seen that. Permafrost. You guys attack that one. I think we've got 3 unions doing area of attacks from range and 1 deadlocking. I wonder how well that's going to work. It could work really well, I don't know. We'll have to see here. This group's dead either way, so... Giant Shellfly is a rip. Oh no, they raid locked. God dang it. Ruined my strat. Because now they're just going to do physical attacks, which apparently will kill them anyway. Oh, that's who they were attacking from range. Everything's going wrong. God dang it. Now you're marching. There's an AoE. Didn't kill him, but hey, they're the only ones left, I think. 2 area attacks from far, yeah, sure. They'll die before you actually get a turn, but do it anyway. Kind of an anticlimactic way for them to die.
I must surpass my
Management has
mother.
grown. Learn Moilinets. What in the heck is that? Yes, good. Upgrade your stuff, please. We don't need any shellfly scalps. We have enough of those and no one uses them, seemingly. So that should have been all the bees in here. Undin's pear. Mainly used for accessories. Fair enough. Very quickly. Who actually learned that? I forgot. It's Emma, wasn't it?
I
Emmy,
am
sorry.
Emma Honeywell II.
Emmy. Honeywell. Get it right. What is this? Less AP. Heavy damage to one unit, heavy damage to one unit. I like how it's sword skill, but modifier of maul. You think it'd be modifier slash or something, but no, apparently not. It's maul, which doesn't make any sense at all. Now the question becomes, I think this is actually a dig point. Yeah, that's a dig point. I was gonna say, which of these do I actually pick up first? But this is a dig point, so we'll dig here and then we'll dig on the wall real quick.
All right.
I like his loot
Awesome!
chances in this
Okay,
place.
later.
Distilled water. Meh.
Come on out.
I think we have a lot of distilled water already.
later.
And Royoshan steel. I believe somebody needed Royoshan steel. I think so, anyway. Could be mistaken on that front. Hey, hey! Nice to meet you, tiny customer. This guy. I found your treasure. I take money, not trash. What? What is going on? I don't know if you could handle me. I like how it gives us 4,000 gold. And Ein Salia, which I believe is another redstone, but to confirm that we will check momentarily. It is another redstone. Many redstones you might notice that we are picking up here. The way I phrased that was absolutely terrible. Now before I end this video, I do want to find Gore's Witch. I guess we can find some superior. I hate you people. I think she might be triggered by another quest, not just the other Nagapur Witch quest. So we're gonna exit that zone back in. See if she's mayhaps hanging out. There she is. Hello. Hope she wasn't there earlier and I just walked past her like an idiot. That old fish guy. Everyone would be required to wear roses in the pink town of Pinkness. This one of a kind charm for 4,000 gold. I apparently think it's cute. Either way, we get a charm of gliding, which is apparently really good. So for 4,000 gold, that's actually a really, really good charm. Considering an equivalent charm to make is more than that, plus resources. Either way, we're going to go ahead and immediately equip that on him. We're going to take Blood Chalice off. Someone else can take Blood Chalice at some point, but for now, we're going to do this. Plus 10 AP, 53 max, I believe, is what he's at, so he is all good to go. And we're going to quickly check this place. Again, I don't think we can do anything there. Elite's Rod, no. Elite's Rod goes to Rune Staff? Interesting. Good combat harpoon. Takes beast juices though. So does that, I think. No, that takes iron and treant fragments and lots of money. No one's asked for those weapons, probably because they're not actually very good, so we'll just continue sitting on them. Elf's Escape. AP cost +1. Cost cut +1. Immunity blackout. It's actually pretty good. Cost +2. The cost on that, holy crap. Morale +2, that seems like it could be useful. Oh, there's the charm of gliding. Sorry, I keep saying gilding. So take 2 Ferris mains, which apparently reach rare, a charm recipe, which is rare, and 7,000 gold, and we just spent 4,000 for one, so that's a pretty good deal there. Mystic extra hit +2. I'm gonna have to figure out where to get these supplies from, because Mystic extra hit +2 seems pretty darn good for Rush, if I'm going to be honest. We should really get some Techelon ankle shells. Idle belt would probably be good for some people because power grip and dual wield is up, and I know we have power grip dual wielders. They have 4 arms. And so many trinkets that I should craft at some point. Grand Spider bonus. Will we bonus damage, maybe, against Grand Spiders? I don't know. You might have noticed, by the way, that there's a lot of options in terms of effects and weapons and accessories and builds and whatnot. For the most part, we won't be taking advantage of too much until, like, late Disc 2, sadly. Much to my dismay, mostly because we just can't get the resources required to make the stuff that we want, so. Either way, I believe that is all of Gore. There's Blightdale's second entrance right there. I believe that is all of Gore. So Gore is done. We're not going to end this video yet. This video might be a bit long. If it's like an hour, I'll just split it in half. I apologize, but... is this where I want to go? No, I don't think I can actually do anything with him yet, can I? We'll check, since we're here. I think this is the right district anyway? Yes, it is, okay. If you recall, we picked up a quest from a dude here who wants his town's special item, but we can't have his town's special item. Someone in town told us that. I don't know if that triggers something with this quest, so we're gonna run back to him and quickly check to see if it does anything. No, it doesn't do anything. Alright, well, I'll have to figure out what's going on with that guy's quest. As far as the other guy's quest, the guy who asked for 3 items, I will grab his item off screen. Just know it's in Blackdale, that's where I'm gonna be going to get his item. It's somewhere in Blackdale, I don't know where right now, but it's somewhere in Blackdale, so I'll go grab it. And then I won't turn in the quest, but I will grab his stuff. And then next time, I don't know what we'll do next time. There's some more stuff in Melfina that we could do. There's stuff in Nagabur. We'll probably do Nagabur, actually. Get Nagabur's quests out of the way. Either way, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.